So you think about the market cap of like all social media creator influencing. 2022 is around 17 billion. They're projecting 2032 it's going to be around 200 billion. I was in this space in 2018. So this was still a very new concept of monetizing a social media platform. But when you get off the show, you start to see that there are these followings and these brands are coming to you. And then I started to take everything I learned from entrepreneurship and business and banking and apply it to this new business that I knew nothing about, which is the whole idea of being a creator. And since doing that, I've been able to monetize at an early rate. My levels at like 500,000 followers, we were able to make 7 figures pretty quickly, but openly talked about it. And that type of vulnerability and transparency with finances allowed me to create a lot of connection with people in the space that really wanted to learn more about what we were doing and how. And then a light bulb went off and said, if I could do this for me, I could do this for other people. And then started an agency called Rewired Talent Management. So it's like every little move led to a next opportunity. And every time like a door just opened an inch or maybe even a foot, I found a way to like create something bigger from that. And then from the agency started a podcast and then wrote a book and now a second book. And you know how that goes better than anybody.
Yeah.
Take one opportunity, see what it can bring, and just keep moving in a direction that you're passionate.
Yeah, I say keep your eyes and ears open, be a decent person, right?
Yeah.
Kind of it takes you where you go. So now you're working with all this talent.
Yeah.
Talk a little about sort of, we talk a lot of worth beyond wealth, right?
Yeah.
So yes, we all want to accumulate wealth and be successful, but it's also our responsibility to use those platforms to sort of make the world a better place.
Yeah.
Talk a little about how when you're working with talent, they should be thinking about, sort of giving back to society.
Yeah, the three things we start with talent is EEI. So it's entertainment, create good entertaining content, empower. We also say educate, but also impact, right? So these are the 4 pillars that we really want our talent to focus on, because this is what will take them to the next level. This will keep them moving in the right direction. And you think about all the things that come with a platform, responsibility is one of them. And we've seen people either get involved with their communities or large organizations like St. Jude or Alzheimer's Association.
So now you're working with all these creators. Obviously, they're looking to accumulate wealth, create financial success. But, at Worth, we also talk a lot about the impact that they could have, right? People could have using their success to make the world a better place. So talk about sort of how you help the talent think about that.
Yeah, so we really start them off with 4 pillars. It's educate, entertain, empower, and then find something with impact. So those are the 4 areas we say when you're creating content or whatever you're doing, focus on that. Because if you're just chasing the dollars in any industry, especially this one, you'll burn out. And what's been really fun with creators is, yes, supporting big organizations like Alzheimer's organizations, St. Jude. I could list hundreds of what we try and do. But what's been really fun is having them start their own non-profit, showing them how to set it up, how to fundraise. And we've seen people make impact so great, so much larger than the dollars that they're bringing in. And that is really what takes people to the next level in all areas of life. So for me, my story is my grandmother had Alzheimer's, right? So I've always wanted to connect with Alzheimer's Association. It's always had a huge impact on our family, our dynamic. We worry about it for our future. So when you can get involved with something like that, it becomes greater than just the day-to-day grind, and that's really what pushes people to the next level.
Well, Jason, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.